Mr. President, we are working at HHS to advance your agenda to make America healthy again. I'm working with Lee Zeldin to reassess the fluoride rules based upon the August release by the National Toxicity Program of new science that shows a direct inverse correlation between exposure to fluoride and IQ loss, particularly in children. Lee and I were in Utah this week, to announce that Utah became the first state in the country to ban supplemental fluoride. I'm working with Brooke on, and governors now in 24 states who are advancing MAHA legislation to get soda pops off of the food stamp program, off the SNAP program. We've launched Operation Stork Speed to get the bad chemicals out of baby formula. We're working with governors across the country to get good food into the school lunch programs and to get rid of food.
Remember when Michelle Obama did that and everyone hated her because she was black and a woman?
Chemical dyes and other bad chemicals that are in our food. We've shown now that this directly affects academic performance, violence in the schools, and mental health, as well as physical health. We are working with governors across the country to get cell-to-cell or bell-to-bell legislation to restrict the use of cell phones in schools, which again dramatically impacts academic.
I know they're probably pushing for this because they want to make it easier to sexually assault children in schools or something, or whatever the fuck, whatever motivation Republican politicians have. That being said, you know, unintentional W with the banning cell phones. I don't know, man. It seems like pretty bad to have them in schools at all.
Performance. Today we announced a dramatic reduction in animal testing at NIH and FDA. We're going to switch over to AI, which we've now found is much more precise in identifying the impacts of toxics in various products. We're working with Elon, who's done an incredible job to eliminate the redundancies and to streamline operations at all the health agencies and to recalibrate our trajectory to your agenda of making America healthy again. And finally, on the CDC has done an amazing job at getting the measles outbreak under control. We have about 680 cases now in 22 states, compared to the same outbreak in Europe, which is 100.
Is that under control? Isn't that more? Is that better? Plus another death? Yeesh.
127,000 cases and 37 deaths. Our numbers in this country have now plateaued. And I want to thank CDC for that. And we're trying to refocus the press. We've had 3 measles deaths in this country.
Why compare to, like, Europe? Like, what's the definition of Europe? Like, what do you mean? Like, well, yeah, we had only a few measles deaths as opposed to, like, Kazakhstan or Romania or whatever. Like, okay.
Over 20 years. And we're trying to refocus the press to get them to pay attention to the chronic disease epidemic as you've asked us to. We have now 38% of American youth are pre-diabetic. This was unknown 30 years ago. Every child that becomes diabetic, there should be a headline about them. We have 100 million adults who are pre-diabetic or diabetic. And we have, as you we have now, the autism rates have gone from now most recent numbers we think are going to be about 1 in 31, from 1 in 20, so they're going up again. From 1 in 10,000.
He's talking about you guys.
When I was a kid. And we are going, at your direction, we are going to know by September. We've launched a massive testing and research effort that's going to involve hundreds of scientists from around the world by September, we will know what has caused the autism epidemic, and we'll be able to eliminate those exposures.
So big. Think of that. So there was one in
By September, and they'll be able to eliminate those exposures. What do you think it's going to be like? Phone radiation, fluoride, vaccines, of course, the big one. Are they actually going up, or are we just more easily able to spot it? Oh, they're going up for sure. People are way the fuck more autistic than they used to be. People hate that take of mine, but like autism, like many other things, is socially constructed and socially determinable. Your fixation on gacha games as a substitute for like healthy eating and exercise is making you more autistic, and that's not a joke. Yeah, the real line is between the people with true natural autism and the people who developed it thanks to their own poor discipline.